Hi guys, Lisa here, and today we're going to be treating our beautiful patient with some facial balancing. We're going to be going in to take away the shadows, give back her highlights, and create a nice contoured effect to make sure she feels refreshed and everything feels pulled back, tight, and she walks out of here feeling like the queen she is. In this patient's case, we have to be mindful of the fact that her right temple falls a little bit flatter versus her left temple. The reason I do this, and this is a very neglected area, is because no matter how I treat the cheek, and if I neglect the temple, the cheek is going to look uneven compared to the side next to it. Moving down into the mid-face, we want to respect the smile lines. The way I assess this area is I always pull back to see if there's an actual volume deficit or if there is a sinking effect. In this patient's case, her nasolabial fold fat pad has now shrunk and separated and moved down at the tiniest bit. We are going to be going in and pushing that right back up. So this area, if treated, can actually help lift up and back whatever is going on in the center. And with the patient, you notice that there is some shadowing into her marionette areas, and this will all help her give a more refreshed and contoured look. I will be going in and building a little bit of a jawline behind and in front of the jowl to mask it. She already has a very beautiful chin, and we don't want to do anything to over enunciate that, so her profile stays balanced. So after what feels like a lifetime of poking my poor thing, beauty is pain and it does take time. She is now sitting here with her results. These are not the final results though. It will take her a full month for everything to heal and come together. There is some uneven swelling, which is also very normal, and I'd like for you all to know that. What we did do for this patient is our game plan was to treat her temples, her mid cheeks, her lateral cheeks, and her jawline. But we did add the oral commissures, which were the corners of her mouth, to make sure that we upturned that as well to help everything look nice, lifted, and refreshed. Although we did her filler, it's time to do her toxin. I am going to be using Xeomin for this patient, and what I'm going to do is go into her forehead, treat these creases. She doesn't have many, but there are some in there. We don't want them to etch in, so we are going to treat them a bit preventatively and a bit in a reversal, as they do look a little dynamic to me. We're going to treat right between her brows to lift up this area and to prevent any lines from forming or getting deeper. We're gonna go in and give her a lateral brow lift to help aid in everything that we already did for that nice pulled back look. Smile. We will treat her crow's feet a slight bit. I personally prefer a little bit of crow's feet because I feel like it looks more natural. And the most important area for this patient is we will be treating her DAOs, which is the muscle that is in charge of pulling down the corners of the mouth. As you can see, one side of her jowl is a bit stronger than the other side, and we did put in a little bit of filler in there. I want to prevent any additional filler from feeling heavy, and I want to go in by doing a multi-step treatment. As you can see, these platysmal bands are so strong, and this is what usually pulls the jowls down. In this case, she does have a lot more jowling on the right side than the left, which is still pretty minimal. I'm going to go in with some toxin to help immobilize that strong pull, so instead of dragging the skin down, once everything kicks in, the jowl will go right back up and the jawline will be more visible.